What up, guys? It's your boy Jason 2225 here, and we're up with Eat, Sleep, Hunt, episode 4, week 4. We got Nick Grover with me, and who's our guest today?
XXP Trev 10XX, I
His
guess.
his link will be down in the description. He's one of Nick's neighbors, a good close friend, and we're rolling without Junior Squirreler here in case y'all didn't catch the video now and forever. Yeah, I mean he said he's more than welcome to be a guest, but he won't be back on as a member because he said he'd be too busy. So me and Nick were just talking about what we're gonna do for the next member, and I'll definitely have a video up about that on the podcast channel. But we're gonna do a basket tournament, and like I said, the video explained that, so I'm just letting you guys know. So what do you guys want to kick off the podcast with? Anyone got a topic, or do I need to pull one up?
Well, you had two stories last time that we didn't get to. One was
All right, I got them written down right here.
all
We ha
right.
we have a girl dad dying in my dad's arms, or dad in the hotel room with a gun in his underwear.
Oh
Those
God.
are two hard choices to pick.
Yeah,
Uh,
no kidding. Um, the hotel sounds pretty funny.
All right,
yeah.
we'll do the hotel and save the next one for next week.
All right.
All right, so I'm in seventh grade, and it was my first year playing football, and my dad got pretty close to the football coach, and we decided to go down to the his hunting land with him for dove season and do some dove hunting. And we had the option to stay at the hunting land with him, but not too far down the road was a hotel. So we decided to stay in the hotel. My dad snores. My dad snores like crazy. My dad also isn't crowd friendly or city friendly. He doesn't like being around a lot of people. So we're in the hotel room, and there's two twin beds, and I'm sleeping on one, Dad's sleeping on the other, and kind of in between us is a dresser with a drawer in it and a lamp on it. Dad's snoring, sucking in the roof over there, and Dad never goes anywhere without a gun. I mean, anywhere. He's always got a gun on him, whether you see it or not. But I slam my hand on the dresser to wake Dad up. Dad
Oh God.
sleeping with one hand under the pillow, whitey tighties. That's what my dad wears, and jumps up and like crouching behind the bed, pistol pointed at the door in the whitey tighties. I'm laying still because I'm like, if I move out of instinct, he's just gonna shoot me. So he's pointing at the door, sees nothing, and he's like, he's not talking. I act like I'm asleep. He's cutting the room, turning around slowly, and he walks past the closet, and he kicks open the closet door, and there's a technique to tactical shooting. It's called cutting a corner, and it's you round a corner. You kind of want to cut it like you're cutting a pie by chunks, and he's doing that. He's doing that. Comes out of the closet, kicks open the bathroom door, cuts the pie again. All in his whitey tighties with underwear, trying so hard not to laugh.
My God.
The laugh. And he like clears the entire hotel room and like goes back to sleep. I'm like, oh my gosh. Just wish I would have had the camera rolling.
Oh my God, that would have been
That,
hilarious.
that'd be so weird to see.
Oh, dude, it was so hard not to laugh, but you can't move because he might just react off of instinct. I mean, I'll read you a text. My dad's kind of paranoid about that stuff. I was out late at a fire and I wasn't coming home and Dad locked up, but he's like, okay, but don't come trying to sneak in tonight. If stay out or call me if you're coming in because I don't want to shoot you by accident.
Yeah, good thing. My dad tries to keep everybody safe, but I don't think I'm gonna be shot.
No, that's probably the last thing you'd think would happen if you were trying to walk back into your house.
What,
Yeah.
what, Amanda? You know, yeah. Sorry, guys.
No problem. My
But
brother and sister do it all the time.
but yeah, I mean it's not the first time stuff like that has happened. When I was little, and if I used to wake my dad up, I'd run beside the bed and shake him. But a few times he'd wake up, and I mean he doesn't do it on purpose. Just the first thing he does, he wakes up and he sees someone standing by him, and he's reared his fist back to punch me. And I'm like, Dad, Dad, Dad. So now if you wake
Yeah.
Dad up, I know to stand at the end of the bed.
Yeah,
Don't
I
stand right next to him.
I don't like to sneak up on my dad anymore. Cause
And go ahead.
no, cause one time I was in my basement and my dad was down there, and I said I'm gonna pull a fast one on him and just like jump out at him. So this is when I was like 10. So I'm hiding behind the corner and I hear him walking and I jump out. And the thing is, my dad swings his leg around, kicks me in the mouth, and I'm on the ground bleeding. And he's like, "Oh crap!" And I'm like, "Why did you do that?" And he's just like, "I don't know, off reaction." And the thing is, he makes like he made like the thing that made me so mad is that he made like you know how when like you hear like a ninja hit, they're like, "Ha!" He made that noise in a very high pitch. And I was just on the ground like, oh god. Yeah, that's why I don't sneak up on him anymore.
Yeah, I have not had that problem with my dad.
That's awesome.
Although my dad's not the biggest dude.
Mm-hmm.
He's like as tall as I am.
Yeah,
So it's like pretty much we like kind of watch out for each other. So it's kind of funny because I don't know. It's just kind of funny because he'll be like, I'll try and trip him, but then he'll come back and like tie me up in a knot.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like,
I think didn't someone say that your dad was like the state champ for wrestling once or something?
who, me? My dad?
No, I was talking to someone. It was like
Oh.
another adult, and it was like I don't know if you know him. His name's like Richard Nardini. He's a firefighter or something. But he was telling a story, and he was just like, yeah,
Oh,
you
Richard
know how,
Nardini?
yeah.
Oh,
He's just
yeah.
like, you know how Mark Grover was like a state champ in wrestling or something.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that, so that was
Yeah, he wrestled in high school, so.
Yeah.
Whenever I try and like I'll catch him off guard. Like he'll be falling asleep, like at night, and I'll just like wake over and just like grab him and start dragging him across the couch, and
yeah.
he'll just like wake up and tie me in a knot. I'm like, dude, you're half asleep. He's like, yeah. Like, are you kidding me? I'll just be like trying to pull him off the couch, and he'll just like tie me in a knot. Like, wow.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Um.
So
Yeah. So, do we even talk about the Trayvon Martin thing, or do you guys know about that?
what is it?
Trayvon Martin, you haven't heard of him? The boy down in Florida got shot.
Oh yeah, the guy that Obama said is just like,
Yeah,
if
that
I
guy.
had a son, he'd look like Trey or something.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
the guy on the news that was just like, if the guy should have shot him because he was wearing a hoodie, and then everyone like hated on the guy. But
Yeah.
yeah,
I don't even know if I want to go there, but I guess we'll talk about it just a little. The thing was, yeah, I'll explain the story. Trayvon Martin wearing a hoodie, walking through an upper class neighborhood, I'll say, walking home from the gas station, and it's a gated community, so he had to hop a fence to get into it. And I don't remember the guy's name, but neighborhood security calls 911. 911 says just leave the boy alone, but he takes it into his own hands and goes out there, and of course he's carrying a gun. It's constitutional right to be able to, and push comes to shove, and they get in a scuffle, and the guy ends up shooting Trayvon Martin, who's like, I don't know how old he is. He may be 17, 15.
I thought it was 15 when I heard
15 maybe,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
15, and cops don't even process the guy. You know, he was claimed self-defense, and my opinion on it is bad things like that happen every day, and the only reason you hear this is because the black people cry that it was a hate crime.
Yeah. Agreed, definitely.
Yep.
Yeah, but what amazed me is how Obama actually said, if I had a son, he would look like him. But
Yeah. Idiot doesn't know
Yeah.
how the gene pool
Well,
works.
clearly.
Well, the news. Every time you see it on the news, here's how it's portrayed. You see a picture of Trayvon Martin as like a 12-year-old boy in a Hollister shirt, smiling, and you
Yeah,
see a mugshot from this guy who was arrested for like a DUI years ago. But if you Google it, you can find a picture of Trayvon Martin, hoodie up, flicking the camera off, doing all this other stuff, and you can find pictures of the other guy, a normal guy, with his family and whatnot. So news media portrays it horribly too.
Oh well, what don't they portray?
like I'm pretty sure like the 12-year-old picture was the only one Obama saw at first
Yeah.
before he gave that speech.
Yeah, clearly.
The Black Panther Society supposedly put a warrant out for the guy's death, put a head on him. The guy who killed Trayvon Martin.
Oh, that's terrible. Like it's like an assassination.
Honestly, I mean, if I'm hearing about this, local law enforcement's hearing about it. Why aren't the Black Panthers being stormed with SWAT teams now?
I don't know. Probably call that a hate crime too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they probably would.
So, you guys play any sports?
Uh,
Yeah, I do like
he-
now I'm doing like baseball. As of
Baseball.
now.
National
But
American sport.
other sports are like wrestling and boxing that I play. So
That's awesome. I know Nick shoots.
yeah.
Favorite next
Yep.
list. I coach football. I don't know if that counts. Hunt. I played football. I coach it now. It's really fun to coach.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Sweet.
I've always wanted to ref a baseball game because I know that you can like sign up and ref like a little league game and you'll get paid.
Yeah.
You got to go through classes, actually. I think.
Yeah, you have to take a class, but most people don't like the kid refs because they usually do terrible.
Coaching football is hard. I get pretty steaming with the refs.
Yeah.
I remember this. My brother plays baseball. I remember this one of the dads on the team.
Mhm.
I mean, he's a pretty tough dad.
Mhm.
But I mean, this umpire was totally in the other team's favor, like all night, and you could tell.
Yeah.
And so we the kid's dad and the ref got into it, and oh my god, they had to have the cops go down there. Oh my god, it was nasty.
Yeah, it gets crazy at those little league
And I'm like,
games.
dude, guys, let's seriously, this is not worth it. It's just a baseball game, whatever. They made a crappy call, yeah. So what? We're gonna lose the game. And he's like, no, kid, shut up. I made the best call.
Yeah. You're breaking up.
I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
I was on your side. I'm like, so, like,
Hmm.
all right, buddy.
In
Cool.
basketball, when I play basketball, where there's this guy, he's this ref. He thinks we're playing it literally NBA, and it's like we're playing in town for fun, and it's like he thinks it's NBA. He plays with his son, and like we'll just be dribbling, and maybe we'll just like doing it. It'll be like carry, that's a carry, like after anything, and everyone will be. The funniest thing happened is that one of our games are at my like one of my like side coaches were there, and he stands on like the sideline, and his foot will like cross the line, and it'll be like first he was just like, sir, get off the court, and he's just like, wait, what? And he's like, get off the court. I'm not gonna warn you again. Get off the court. So he just like gets off, and then like a couple minutes later, he's back on the court. He's like, sir, I told you before, get off the court. And he's just like, but I'm not on the. And he cuts him off. He's just like, take a seat. I'm sitting on the bench, and he's just like, what? He's like, take a seat. And he like makes the guys sit down on the bench next to me. And everyone was just cracking up because
Oh
like
my god.
he literally just like he called the guy out and told him to sit down. Like it was what amazed me.
Yeah, that's funny. We had a ref one year. I don't know how football literate you guys are, but you guys watch football?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So we asked for a first down call. We've been doing good. We're like, this is the semifinal before the championship, and head coach asks the ref for someone's mic is echoing. Turn your speaker volume down. But we asked the ref for a measurement for the first down, and the ref has been being horrible all game. And the ref's like, nope, it's not a first down. And coach, can I at least please get a measurement? The ref gets up in coach's face. I'm the ref. I said it's not a first down. That's the way it's going. End of story. Then he looks, and I'm not. This is my first year of coaching, kind of off, kind of not. I'm not an official coach with the league, but I've been out there for every practice, and I've been on the sidelines every game. Technically, I'm not supposed to be on the sidelines for coaching. I should be out there for a water person, if anything. But I was out there for coaching, and it was very apparent. But we had another coach who was about 18. He was a senior, and ref looks at him and says he's not an affiliated coach because he didn't have his coaching badge yet because he was 18. He didn't have to have a badge or something like that. And so he's like, I'm ejecting him from the game, and I'm like, oh crap! So I slide behind the boys in the football pads and slide off the field because I'm not even affiliated with the league, and he is. And so they delay the game like 30 minutes trying to eject one of our coaches from the game.
Oh my god.
We almost won that game too. His name was Dalton Waters, best wide receiver in the world. I wish I had footage of him for you guys. Just misses the ball in the end zone. That kid cried for an hour, I swear.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's
Oh well.
yeah.
You guys got favorite sports teams? NFL, NBA, MLB?
Mm. Just usually the local
Local
team,
team?
like
You go with the local
for
team?
like New England Patriots,
Yeah.
Red Sox for our area, stuff like that.
How about you, Nick?
I would say definitely just same as Pete. Definitely I think the Bruins for hockey. And
Northern people and their hockey.
yeah, no kidding, dude.
It's
Yeah.
usually
And
the Canadians that you
Yeah.
stereotype about hockey.
yeah.
The farther north you go, the more prevalent it is.
Yeah,
It's like
it's true.
it's the only sport
uh,
was basically all white people.
Yeah, I agreed.
Yeah, it's like the only sport that doesn't have, not to be racist
Yeah.
or anything, but it's the only sport that like doesn't have black people in it.
Yeah.
So, but the Red Sox are probably my favorite baseball. For football, the Giants and Patriots are two pretty good teams.
See, I have nothing wrong with the Atlanta Falcons, and I like them until they play my Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why I am. I don't know my old videos. You guys saw my room. If you
Yeah.
ever see my old video, decked out. Get over. We got a lot
I've
of.
watched most of your videos, so.
Yeah, let's see. I'm pushing a lot of videos now, probably up to the. Let's go video manager. Where do I see how many videos I have? My channel. Probably pushing 200, maybe.
Yeah, you gotta be, at least.
I'm actually 2 subs away from 100 subscribers, and I'm thinking 100 subscribers. I'm at 166 vids. I might take my laptop and the M4 out and go destroy my laptop. I'm thinking about it. When I hit 100 subs, I'm thinking about it. I'll definitely do
You wanna get a
something.
new laptop?
Something. Yeah, it's about time. I don't know. I don't know if I should. It's
Yeah.
if I ever hit the 1,000 sub marks, I'll definitely do something cool like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait till I get 50. I'm 2 away from 50.
Your channel kind of blew up there for a while. You went from like a few subs to like 30, 40.
Yeah, I know. It was just like 2 or 3 every day, and then it was like 5 or 6, and then it was like
Yeah.
7 or 8, and then it just kind of slowed down. So I might put a video up, just have like a contest
Yeah,
or something.
your 100 subs.
Yeah, I
get me
don't.
to 100, and
I don't
I'll do
really
something
use
really
my
stupid.
channel for subs at all. That's one thing.
Well, yeah, like I've said, I'll do it if there's 1 subscriber. I'll do it if there's 1 million subscribers. It's a hobby of mine. It keeps me out of trouble.
Yeah, same here. It's like every time I'm hunting, it's like if I don't make a video, I just feel so stupid.
Mm-hmm.
It's
I
like, man, that would have been an awesome video.
all the time, always carrying my camera around. What can make my next video?
Yeah. Yeah, well, I take it on my phone, so.
Yeah, yeah. I've always got my phone too on me, but I was so close to not Saturday or something like that to going out and buying like a pretty good HD camera. So close.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, my camera's
Yeah,
so
now
much
see, if
better.
I ever got a camera, the first thing I'd do with it is take it out to the range and shoot it, I swear to God.
Mm-hmm.
Things like that, just, I am complete country boy. I cannot do anything technical. As you saw, I couldn't even set up the call for Skype.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
that must tell you something there.
I understand.
Why do I have a smartphone and an iPad? I have no idea. But because I guarantee I do not know how to use a quarter of the things that you can do on them.
Yeah, I love my technology. I may be
But
a country boy, but
I love
very.
technology because it just makes it so much easier to do everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if I have to do something for school, I can just speak into my iPad and it'll type it.
I'm
But
I'm
between my phone, my iPad, and my family's computer, I'm good. That's all I need.
I'm definitely not a computer handicap. I mean, I, I'll come in. My mom will come in my room. What are you doing? I'll be like, well, here I'm writing the script for a new process on a Java-based database, and I'm going to enter it into the servers over there at Jagex, and she'll just be like, yeah, 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 whatever.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, my mom,
coding
I
new.
know how to do some things like on YouTube and stuff that nobody else in my family does. But they'll be just like, "Hey, what are you doing? How do you know how to do this?" I'm like, "You know what? Truth is, I don't know how to do it."
I'm
So,
I'm very close to like almost, I'm sure later on in life I may go to like a programming class or something and actually, I mean, I could make a career out of my technology. I'm actually thinking about me and my cousin just opening up like a small computer repair business, printing off some business cards and sticking them in gas stations. 'Cause I
oh yeah,
I end up repairing a lot of computers for people around here, they just bring it to me at school, friends and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah,
No,
I
see
mean,
that
like,
I could never do that. I can do that in guns. You can bring me any
Yeah.
gun, bring me the pamphlet that came with it, and I can have it fixed for you.
Mhm.
You know, no matter what it is, if I have the part or if I have the something to fix it with, I can have
Mhm.
it fixed in a day.
Mhm.
Same with fishing rods. Somebody breaks the tip or their reel doesn't work. Oh yeah, well when you get a chance, drop it off, drop it in my mailbox. I'll see if I can fix it, and I'll just take the reel apart or the gun
Yeah.
apart. I'll be like, oh yeah, that's what's wrong with it. But that's just my skill. I can't.
Hey, Peter.
what? Yeah.
What happened to Nick? You not there? I got disconnected somehow.
I know, my thing said on hold, so,
Is Nick's not here? I'll add him.
yeah.
Sorry about the technical difficulty, you listeners. There he
Hey,
is. Sorry about that. I don't know what just happened.
neither do I. So what were we talking about
Alright, so,
computers again?
Yeah, the big money is made in web defense nowadays.
uh, what
Yeah.
else is there to talk about?
Sorry, I went dead there, but Hunter is Crossbow Killer, whoever that is, wants on, but I guess we'll have him on next week. Well,
I've,
he's
I saw
messaging
him.
me.
Yeah, I've never. I
Crossbow
don't know.
Crossbow Deer Killer's name.
Hmm.
I'm just on my YouTube channel. I'm looking back at my first real video, my Big Cat Gammo 1200 review, Big Cat 1200 review.
Oh yeah.
That thing's horrible. I recorded it with my LG Dare, and I did the commentary on it after recording it on the computer.
That new gun review you put up was pretty good.
Yeah, I actually, you could see my room back then. That was the actual in my room part was done one day when I was out of school, and I waited quite a few months to go shoot it. And I think I'm gonna start doing that. It's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm gonna start shooting some other stuff up. I think it was one of my better videos.
Yeah, I definitely. I like that. That was good.
Yep. Oh, I didn't do the best shooting. Yeah, I don't know if you could hear me say stop when we were shooting that single watermelon. Bullet started ricocheting, dude. I could hear him. I was like, stop, stop, stop.
Really?
Yeah, my brother was shooting it. It was hitting some old piece of metal down right below the dirt.
Wow. I was watching this video. This guy was shooting somewhere. I don't remember where,
Mm-hmm.
but he was shooting a 50 cal,
Yeah.
right? A sniper rifle,
Uh-huh.
and the guy shot it at 1,000 yards, hit the target, came back at him, bounced 10 feet in front of him, and knocked his hearing protection off.
Yeah.
So I'll have to
Oh, yeah, I've
look it
seen
up.
that video. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that was. Oh my. I'm like, oh my god.
I've been hit by ricocheted 22s. Just leave a little bruise. Been peppered by shotguns, but that's just about it.
Yeah, I've been peppered with 20 gauge,
Lovely.
and what else? I had a 22 that went actually into my arm,
Mm-hmm.
a chunk of it, and it ripped my arm open. So I had to get in there with
Tweezers.
tweezers, and I couldn't get it out. So we actually had to go to the hospital and get that out.
Lovely.
So,
So, go ahead.
I think that's it for ricochets. I've had pellets and BBs come back at me, but
Yeah.
yeah, but that's really nothing. So
So, shit. I think I'm gonna make my own knife. That you said you bought some fast blades, didn't you, Nick?
yeah,
D-
yeah,
Make a video on that. I want to see yours.
yeah. I will. Definitely.
But I wish we could have a visual for our subs here and our listeners. But the fast blade design. Did you get the pocket knife or the hunting knife or what?
I just got the Remington
The
hunting knife
the
there.
big one, the bigger one.
Yeah, the bigger one.
Yeah. Okay. So if you looking at your big one.
Yep.
Okay. And if you first of all look at the orange handle,
Yep.
those screws, if you take them out, the blade's one with that black stripe that runs down the middle of your orange handle. One big piece of stainless steel. Yeah, stainless China is what it says. Well, what I want to do, if you look at the blade guards, how they're angled up.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to get a solid piece of titanium, and I've got a buddy, or my dad's got a buddy with a knife making shop. And I want to take those blade guards and I want to angle them down so there's no possible way of your fingers sliding up over the blade and cutting yourself. And then instead of orange handle, I want to take the screws off the handle on the orange and I want to wrap it in paracord and tie it off. So you got a paracord handle, backwards blade guards, and a titanium blade not finished black, cake black. And that is what I want to make. So it fixes all my things that I said in the review that I don't like about it. It would be made in America, and the blade guards would be fixed. That's the only two regrets I have on this knife.
Yeah. Those were the same two that were my problems with it. But yeah, it's a sweet knife.
I definitely like it. I haven't stabbed anything with it yet.
No wild boars, Jason.
No, not yet. Not with this one. I haven't been in quite a while since, what was it? When was the last time I went? Oh, shoot, we dropped Peter a long time ago, I guess. He's calling me. Peter,
Yeah.
hold up. Let me go back to Nick real quick. Let me
Okay.
add people. Nick, I'll bring Nick over here. Gosh. Nick. Nick.
All right, now it is Nick.
Man, this is gonna be one. Nick,
Yo.
we dropped Peter and he called me back and I had to transfer you. This is gonna be one interesting podcast.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, Nick, we were just talking about knives, the Remington Fast Blade.
Yeah. That I like that knife, to be honest.
For sure.
I mean, I like the color on it too because I'm not gonna lose it when I'm out hunting.
Color
Drop
on
it in
it.
leaves, and I can find it easy, especially if I'm out hunting in snow. That'll be good because I seem to drop or lose a lot of my knives that I have. I don't know how, but in Mass there's a law now, and it's pretty stupid. It's you can't have a pocket knife over 4 inches because otherwise it's considered a concealed weapon.
Blade or full length?
I think it's blade,
All right.
but my hunting knife. I'm looking at it right now. It's about 6 inches long.
You can get a concealed weapons permit.
Yeah,
Not
but
not you
there's
not
a
until you're 21 actually.
yeah. That's like our licenses up here are really stupid.
Yeah.
You have an FID card which you can get at 14,
Mhm.
and that's only for rifle and shotguns. You can buy rifles and shotguns and buy ammo, but you can't buy any black powder, no handgun, no nothing. And then when you turn 21, you can get an LTC, which is licensed to carry.
Yeah.
And then so you can carry a handgun, and that covers all bases: reloading,
Yeah.
knives, pistol permits, um,
Everything but size.
rifles, shotguns, semi-autos, everything like that.
Mhm.
And do you guys have an AOW down there?
AOW. Well, I don't know what those acronyms stand for.
Any other weapon?
I have
You
no
guys have
clue.
an AOW permit?
Explain that to me.
It's like how you can't have a ballistic knife,
Oh yeah.
like a spring-loaded knife.
Yeah. That's
But if you have a black powder charge in it, you can shoot a knife.
yeah. That's federal law. It's not.
Yeah,
That's not
yeah,
local law.
but
You have to have. I don't know. I'm not sure if a class 3 permit allows you to own fully automatic weapons, not WMDs, but like flamethrowers, artillery, stuff like that.
yeah, Christ,
I'm
if we got caught with that up here, we'd be done. We would
I'm
be done.
I'm not sure if a class 3 dealership or license allows you to have a ballistic knife. I'm pretty sure the ballistic knife is on the same grounds as a Cuban cigar, as in the way it's not that the government has a problem with the actual ballistic knife or the Cuban cigar. The government has a problem that all ballistic knives are made from Russia, and they made that law back in the Cold War. Uh,
Right, yeah.
Correct me if I'm
Yeah.
mistaken. They made that back in the Cold War, so we are not buying any Soviet products. Same with the Cuban cigar back in the Cold War and now we don't like Castro. They made that law because they don't really care if you're smoking a Cuban cigar. They care that $50 are going to Cuba or 150 US are going to Russia for the knife.
Right,
That's the main
exactly.
basis. So
But like up here, you can't have an AOW license,
yeah,
but in Louisiana you can,
yeah,
and that's only because I watched Sons of Guns, and that's where I got the ballistic knife thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
But you can't own um, anything up here that's automatic unless you have an automatics weapon license,
That's a class
which
3.
is
Yeah,
yeah, I don't know what it is
so
for you guys. Class
30
3 down there.
$30,000 permit, something like that.
Yeah, yeah. My uncle has the permit because he has an AK that was handed down to him.
Yeah.
But other than that, nobody that I know has.
Well, you can own up there. It's the Act of 1986, the 86 Gun Act, and that made all fully automatic firearms illegal that were manufactured after 1886. If it was manufactured before 1886 and before, you can own it
Yeah,
without
yeah.
a license. But the problem is with that, you never can make any more guns 1886 and before. There's only a certain amount. Kind of like
Right, exactly.
so the price went skyrocketing. Like my criminal investigation teachers get MP5K and he's got a Mac 10 and he's got suppressors on those things, and both of them they're like $30,000 a piece.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
MP5K's
yeah.
fire.
Hold on, one second.
Go ahead, Peter.
MP5Ks have wicked high fire rate
Yeah, well,
when they shoot. Because I've seen a video of someone like shooting one, and they're just like,
I've never shot an MP5K. My dad has MP5K
All right, guys, I'm back.
specs.
All right.
they're
Jason,
like
how we
really
doing on
small
time for this thing?
too.
Yeah, they're definitely They're a submachine gun meant for close quarter combat. The
What?
Heckler and
MP5?
Cog, yeah, in the 60s, blah blah blah, law enforcement, blah blah blah. I want that's fire rate. 30 round magazine capacity. You guys go ahead.
Yeah. So, Jason, what do you got for time on this thing?
Huh?
What do you got for time in total? Do you know on this?
Oh, on this, if we want to end it now, we can definitely go ahead and end it on this boat. We've got a
Well, I
little
was
over
thinking if you want
30.
to just pick it up tomorrow night too,
Uh,
because my dad's on the phone and my aunt is down in North Carolina. She's got something, some kind of sickness, so
all
I
right.
want to find out what that's about. So
Yeah, definitely. We can go ahead and end it and maybe pick it up tomorrow night. Maybe we'll do a part two.
yeah, or we could
We
do
can
that.
go ahead and
Yeah.
decide now. No, yeah, we can pick up another Skype call tomorrow night, but this is gonna go up as episode 4.
All right, that sounds good.
All right, so guys, this has been episode 4. Be sure to sub. I will have a contest video up this week sometime, letting y'all know about the guest. Peter, in the Skype chat, can you link me to your channel, or do you have a channel?
It doesn't matter. You don't need to
Yeah,
have it.
I don't need to leave it.
Yeah, just being on the podcast is
Uh,
enough.
All right, guys. If you really want to find Peter's channel, message Nick. He can hook you up. Peace.
All right.